Hi everyone, I'm Jessica Devine, and I would like to welcome you to my channel. So today we're going to talk about a topic that I've been thinking about. Actually, the topic came to me randomly, and I want to discuss what is the difference between a ritual and a spell. So I did some homework and I did some reading just to find out what's the difference between a ritual and spell. I found out through my research that they are very different, but you need one in order to complete the other. I wrote my notes, my definition of what a ritual and spell is. Okay, I found this book. Isn't this cute? I love this book. It's so cute. I found this at Five Below. It's called Ideas. So this is where I write all my ideas down for my videos. Okay, so a ritual. A ritual is a ceremony consisting of a series of actions to a prescribed object. Okay, that's what a ritual is. Meaning, I'll just give you an example. You have a candle, all right, and you're putting action to this particular item. And one way you can do it is by anointing your candle. That is an action. It is part of a ritual. It is the ritual. You're anointing your candle. You are holding your crystals and you are focusing all your energy on it. It's an action. It's part of a ritual. Okay, so that is what ritual mean. That's an example. If I'm wrong and if you disagree with what I'm saying, please don't hesitate to make a comment and say I disagree or I agree. I would love to hear back from you guys. So that is what a ritual is. So a spell, I can't really see. I wear glasses, so I had to take off my glasses, and I don't have any contacts, and I try not to wear contacts because I've had I used to wear contacts a long time ago, and I decided to not do it because I have really bad allergies. So if you see me going like this, it's because I can't see anything. Everything is a blur. Okay, so incantation or spell is a magical formula intended to trigger a magical effect on a person or object. Okay, so the magical effect that you're trying to do is after you anoint your candle, you write your spell, you state your intention, um, you repeat your spell, you write your spell down to trigger a magical effect on a person or object. So that's what a spell is. So all in all, what I found out yesterday is when I did my research. It was really late at night and I was exhausted. You needed your ritual in order to complete your spell. Your spell and ritual, they work together as one to create your whole experience. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example of how I perform my ritual or spell. You can use both. They're very different but very similar because you need both of them. Okay, so for example, I'm going to say a money spell. So performing a money spell, I personally, there's different ways of doing things, money spells. But I personally, I gather, the first thing I do, I wrote my notes again. The first thing I do, I gather, I choose my materials, okay? So my materials, for example, I'll have my candle, I'll have my herbs, I'll have my crystal, all right? I have my oil, um, and I'll have money or change. Okay, so these are not necessarily the items that I would use, but I do use peppermint. I mean, I'm sorry, it's not peppermint. It's cinnamon. See, I'm blind. I can't see anything. Okay, so I use cinnamon oil because cinnamon oil is good for money spells. I'm using jasmine because jasmine is also good for money spells. And you can use a green or white candle because you can use it for money because it represents wealth and prosperity for green. And then white can be used to represent any color. Okay, so the first thing I do is I choose my materials, and then I write my intentions down. I focus on that. I write them out really clearly. Then I cleanse, I charge, and I anoint my items. Okay, cleansing meaning I take my sage or rosemary, and I put the smoke. I put the items through the smoke, and I just think of money, in a positive way. I just think of money. Okay. Um, and then you do the same thing with your stones. You do the same thing with your herbs. You just relax and just focus on those. Let all your energy flow into these items that you're using. Okay, once I do that, I anoint them with oil, and I would use the cinnamon oil. Um, and well, this brand I really like. It's really strong because when I put this oil on my hand, it actually like I get an allergic reaction where it just itches and I have to go wash my hands immediately. So you have to do um, oil like olive oil with cinnamon oil mixed together because this is really strong. Okay. Um, then I anoint it, and then if I want, I can carve my name. I can put the dollar sign symbol on the candle. I put my date of birth on here. I do the same thing on my spell, or you can say intention. And then I place all my items. I have a tray that I use. I can show you. I'm not sure. Show you this one maybe. Whoop. Oh, there's my pennies. Sorry. Okay, so tray. I got this at the dollar store. $1 at the dollar store. Isn't that pretty? So $1 at the dollar store. I use this where I put my candle in the center. Put my candle in the center, and I put my crystals all around. Or if you have one crystal or two crystals, you just place them wherever you feel fit that they need to go. Then I spread my herbs around. Sometimes I may anoint my candle and roll my candle in cinnamon or some kind of herb that represents wealth, prosperity, money. Then I place it on my altar and I light the candle. And I just, while I'm lighting the candle, while I'm watching the candle burn, I just think of all the things I can do with the money that is to come. Okay. Another thing that I do is after I burn my herbs, after the candle burns out. I don't burn my herbs. After the candle burns out, I the next day I let it sit there overnight or during the day, and I make a mojo bag. And this is one of the mojo bags that I made. This is actually the first mojo bag I've made. Okay, I'm not a pro. I've been testing things out and trying little things here and there. But I want to show you what I have inside. Okay, so here we go. I put all my items that I had on my tray in the mojo bag. Okay, so I have ancestral money. All right, on this ancestral money, I have my name, my date of birth, and where the source of money is coming from. And then I fold it towards myself, okay? The same thing with the money. I didn't put my name or anything on it, but I did fold it towards myself, okay? And then I have change in here. I have my intention, my spell written down. And then I have crystals. This is green adventure, something like that. This is good for drawing money. And I have my quartz crystal. And then I have just change. Okay, so the herbs I have in the Mojo bag, I have cinnamon, I have rosemary, and I have allspice. So allspice is also good for drawing in money, wealth, and prosperity. Then I pack it all inside, put my crystals in here. Okay, I didn't want that to fall. My intention. And then I close it up, and then I tie it, and then I carry this with me everywhere I go. And then this is my Mojo bag. All right. Do you guys have any questions for me? Please don't hesitate to leave a comment below in the comment area. And if you like what you see, please do not forget to subscribe so you can see more of my videos to come. I'm very excited about this channel. I'm learning a lot of things. So I think my next video is going to be about black salt. I bought this at Big Lots, and I think this is very pretty. The bottle is very pretty. Um, I don't really like the label, so I want to take the label off and make my own label. But this is my black salt, and then I love the fact that it has a cork top. But this, we're going to talk about protection using black salt for the next video. So please subscribe so we can talk about all this stuff. If you have any requests, please leave them below in the comment area, and hopefully I can get to making videos on what you guys are requesting. Okay, thank you for watching Jessica Divine, and I am so excited. Can't wait till the next video, and I'll see you guys soon.